I recorded this on Batman Day, so happy Batman Day, I guess. Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I'm gonna get right into it, and I'm not trying to be snarky or disingenuous because I am legitimately curious. There is a subset of Batman fans who only recognize the character as this ultra grounded, gritty urban commando, like Batman wears body armor and everything is real. Gotham City is real. It's literally Chicago, Detroit, LA, Baltimore, and it's real. The bad guys are real. You know, it's like The Sopranos or The Wire, but with a guy dressed up like a bat. And Robin, gay. Sidekicks, gay. Justice League, gay. Costume supervillains, gay. Metahumans, gay. Magic, gay. And again, I'm asking this with the utmost sincerity. Why do you like Batman? Because, for the life of me, I do not understand your corner of the Batman fandom. Because to me, that just sounds like you want the Punisher in a batsuit minus the killing part. And this is a perspective that's been around for quite a while now. I'm not sure if it starts with the Christopher Nolan movies, but it was definitely popularized in that time period. And it sort of subsided once the MCU took off and geek culture made that shift into pop culture. This was around that time period where there was more of a demand for a DC cinematic universe and for DC movies to directly mirror the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because the internet is where original ideas go to die. But now, we're seeing it come back in full swing with the Matt Reeves cinematic universe of Batman characters, and also the Jokerverse. And it's not like I don't like those movies and those takes on the Batman mythology. I do, I love Batman Begins. For me, it's still the gold standard for a cinematic superhero origin story. The Dark Knight is still my favorite Batman movie. Would I personally prefer it if it was a bit more heightened and stylized? Yes. But on a character level, Christian Bale is my Bruce Wayne. He's my Batman. His dynamic with Alfred is spot on how I see their relationship in the comics. Heath Ledger is perfect as the Joker. Gary Oldman is an off-the-page Commissioner Gordon. He's also perfect. I love Nolan's take on Two-Face, and that's a character who I think the comics still sort of struggle with finding a voice for, but I really like the Nolan-verse Two-Face. So, on a character level, it's perfect. And as a movie, I honestly still think it's one of the best comic book movies ever made. I just wish, aesthetically, it was less Boondock Saints and The Departed and more Blade Runner. But I digress. And I still enjoy The Dark Knight Rises despite its problems. I like Joker. I know a lot of people like to put on their internet political activist hat whenever that movie comes up, but ignoring all of the vapid SJW, anti-SJW bullshit, it's a really good movie. And even the comics do this every once in a while. You'll get a comic like Batman Earth 1, or Batman the Imposter, or Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo's Joker. All of those are really good comics, for the most part. But all of those stories work because they're the alternative. And they're the alternative because in order for them to work so effectively, you have to omit one of the core staples of the character, that being Bruce Wayne is, for all intents and purposes, a mortal man in a world of gods and monsters. And Batman is defined by the world he lives in, that world being the DC Universe. Robin as an institution is as important to the foundation of Batman as Commissioner Gordon. Robin represents the promise that Bruce Wayne made to his parents that nobody would ever go through what he went through, and even if they do, they don't have to go through it alone like he did, which helps Bruce grow out of that post-adolescent angst and into the level-headed sage martial artist detective. The student becomes the teacher. That is core to Batman's myth. Silly costume supervillains and metahumans, also foundational to Batman's myth. a large part of why Batman is so interesting and fun to read is that, again, like I said, despite being a flesh and blood human being, he goes toe to toe with these Elden Ring bosses like Poison Ivy, Solomon Grundy, Ra's al Ghul, Mr. Freeze, Clayface, Man-Bat, and he'll bump shoulders with the likes of Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, and Aquaman, and throw down with Darkseid, and Brainiac, and Morgan Le Fay. Like, Batman will acknowledge the limitations of humanity, and then go beyond that point if need be. Because that is what makes Batman, Batman. And I think shying away from all of that really sort of misses the point of Batman. So, hence the question, hence why I'm asking, people who consider themselves Batman fans, who do not like the fantasy aspect of the character, why even bother with Batman? It's like ordering a pizza without crust or tomato sauce.
Hey, Jimmy, give me a cheese with nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, it can be made, but there's a reason why stories like that are self-contained. You can't really build anywhere from that point. There is no Punisher Max equivalent to Batman, and there is a reason for that. So, I don't know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to know why there are some Batman fans out there who just, they love Batman, but they also hate everything that makes Batman Batman. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comment section. Also, if you like the video, hit the like button, share it, support the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, all you gotta do is subscribe. I'm the Mystical Green Beanie. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.
Charged up.